moving on to, this is on the western part. So moving on to the other parts of Ukraine, we are encouraging Indians to move to western Ukraine, as you've seen the advisories. Our understanding is that some students in some of these cities in eastern Ukraine are boarding trains which taking them to the west. You would have seen some social media reports. I think Honorable Minister R.R. Singh also mentioned something. Some of it is confirmed, some of it is happening as we speak. But let me make a request here and emphasize something to you all and to our students and their families who are listening to this. We want to emphasize that people should not reach the border directly. Okay? If they do, they will face long waiting times to cross, as you have seen in Poland border, as you've seen on the Romanian border. So yes, please do reach the western parts of the country, the western parts of Ukraine, but please seek shelter in nearby towns. Let me repeat again. I will come back to it. Maybe as I finish. Or if you want, देखिए हमारी आग्रह रहेगी सारे जो स्टूडेंट्स हैं, इंडियंस हैं, कि आपको एडवाइजरी दी गई कि आप वेस्टर्न यूक्रेन में जाएं, पर मैं ये कहना चाहता हूं, आपसे अनुरोध करना चाहता हूं कि आप जब जाएंगे आप वहां पे डायरेक्टली बॉर्डर में ना जाएं. आप अगर बॉर्डर में जाएंगे तो वहां बहुत भीड़ है, आपको बहुत समय लगेगा. आपने पोलैंड में भी देखा था, आप अभी रोमानिया में देख रहे हैं, बॉर्डर क्रॉसिंग में बहुत समय लगता है, ठंड में रुकना पड़ेगा. हम अनुरोध यही करेंगे कि आप कोई नियर बाय शहर में जाइए, आसपास के वहां गांव तो नहीं, शहर में कहीं अगर आपको वहां रहे, बंदोबस्त हो रही है, कुछ हमारी टीम वहां कोऑर्डिनेट कर रही है, पर आपके यूनिवर्सिटी वगैरह भी कर रहे होंगे, वहां रुके, हमारी टीम आपको हेल्प करेगी. बिल्कुल पैनिक न कीजिए, इनफ फ्लाइट्स हैं, हम आपको भी बताते हैं इसके बारे में. So they should seek shelter in towns near the border areas, as I just said, and move to the border only in consultation with our teams, in accordance with the advisories that are being issued and will continue to be issued. Moving to the two cities in the east, well actually not east, Kyiv and regarding the cities of Kyiv and Kharkiv, we are closely monitoring developments there, the situation. The weekend curfew was lifted today in Kyiv and in the morning. It is a weekend curfew, and at 8 o'clock today that curfew was lifted. Currently there is no curfew in Kyiv, at least in those areas. We hear that in Kharkiv also it has been lifted, but again Kharkiv we have less understanding because in Kyiv we have better information. Our embassy has issued two advisories today, basically requesting students, asking students, subject to safety of course, to make their way to the railway station in Kyiv for onward journey to the western areas. अब जैसे कह रहे थे हिंदी में, हमारी दूतावास ने एक एडवाइजरीज जारी की है कि जो है कीव शहर में स्टूडेंट्स, अभी वहां पे कर्फ्यू नहीं है, आप निकल के जितना दूर हो सकता है आप रिस्क ना लेके कीव स्टेशन पे जाइए, वहां से ट्रेन्स चल रही हैं, आई थिंक कुछ फ्री बिना शुल्क के वहां पे ट्रेन्स चल रही हैं. भीड़ होगी, हमारे अभी देखा मैंने एडवाइजरीज को फॉलो कीजिए. So they will go to the railway station for onward journey to the western parts. Ukraine Airlines is arranging special trains for evacuations. And our latest understanding is that many students are now leaving Kyiv. Many Indian students are now leaving Kyiv. We will share with you more updates as we have them. Our embassy is actually live on this issue.